Welcome to GTR. My name is Mark, and this is the Throwback Thursday edition, where we go through the top-rated games for a specific year on Board Game Geek and decide, hey, is this a game to remember? And we ask ourselves, would we play this today? All right, so here's the parameters. Today, we're going to go over games from 1989. What I've done is I pulled up Board Game Geek, searched on year published in 1989, sorted by the current rank on Board Game Geek today. So these games were published in 1989, and then we're going through the rank as they appear today. I don't know what any of the games are. I just went through, opened up every tab, and started recording. I don't know what they are. I didn't do anything beforehand. So this is just going to be my open and honest reaction to what I'm seeing. If I know about the game, if I've heard about the game, if I'd play the game, and we'll kind of just see what the game is and take a look at some of the pictures and see what it is. So join me on number 10, which is, let's see, Café International. It says, find seats for the international crowd. Organize everyone well for big points. Yeah. 2 to 4 players, 45 minutes to an hour, 10 and up. Publisher, Amigo Games. This game revolves around the placement of multinational customers in a restaurant. Ooh. The board shows many different tables, each with 4 chairs around them. The tables are grouped by nation, so the Chinese like to sit with other Chinese. However, some of the chairs are on the border between 2 nations, so a person from either place could occupy the seat. Is this a game about racial and economic divides? To further complicate the odd title game, each of the people is either male or female. The tables must be gender balanced. As the game progresses, some tiles become unplayable. This was a 1989 Spiel des Jahres winner. That means that that's a prestigious award. Let's see. The type, family, category, abstract strategy, mechanisms, hand management, pattern building, tile placement. What does it look like? Okay, yeah. 1989 SPJ winner. Café International. Aside from the fact that I don't think the theme has aged well, and it might not go over the same if you made this game today, I think I would play it. I would play this. I think this is a game to remember. I would play this. Specifically because it's an SPJ winner. Meaning that's the most prestigious board game that there is. And in recent years you got stuff like King Domino, Quacks, like a lot of those games. So if you win this, it's a good game. It's a good, easy, really approachable game. So we're starting off the list with a bang because I'm surprised that this is on there. So that's number 10, Café International, an SPJ winner, and let's mark it as, yeah, I'd play this today. Number 9, Escape from the Hidden Castle. Overall rank, 2,674. 2 to 8 players, half an hour, 8 and up. Ravensburger published. Okay, well, maybe we got a second good one. What do we do? Although billed as a children's game, Escape from the Hidden Castle, a.k.a. Midnight Party, is actually quite enjoyable by adults as a light, fun game. Each player controls a number of guests at a party, with the number of guests dependent on the number of players. These guests start the round in the spaces of the gallery on the game board, 1 guest per space. This initial placement is a large part of the player's strategy. Hugo the Ghost starts in the cellar, then climbs the stairs toward the gallery with the guests circle. The mechanism for Hugo's movement is simple. On a player's turn, he rolls a special die. If he gets the number, he moves his pieces. If he gets a Hugo moves. This means that with more players in the game, Hugo moves a lot more frequently. So you must adjust your strategy accordingly. Okay. So there's dice rolling, push your luck, roll, spin, and move. 89 SPJ recommended. And so this would have been a nominee. Or no, it would have been recommended for it. It was recommended for it. So I don't know if it was nominated. It definitely didn't win. So in 89, first 2 games, SPJs. What does it look like? Hugo the Ghost, man. He's freaky. Let's see. Ooh. Spooky. Okay, so clearly, I mean, it looks kind of cool. I don't know who that is. For 1989? Oh, there's Hugo there. Hugo. So it's just basically 6-sided dice and would I play this today? No, I don't think it interests me as much as the last game. But from an aesthetic standpoint, I love that cover. Not for like maybe a game today, but that looks cool. I like that. That's nice. So number 9, Escape from the Hidden Castle. I'm gonna go with no. I would not play this today. Number 8, what do we got? Aliens. This time, it's war. Rewrite the movie as you lead Ripley and the Marines against aliens. So this is clearly based, on the movie. Mechanisms: cooperative game, dice rolling, scenario, mission, campaign, square grid, variable player powers. Aliens allows players to recreate 3 key battle scenarios from 1986 science fiction horror film. The scenarios include the reactor room, 9 Marines versus the alien in the lair, operations and air ducts. The surviving Marines face an alien assault and pursuit, and Ripley versus the Queen. Ripley uses a power loader in her final battle with the alien Queen. Ooh. Includes a 17 by 34 game map, character cards, and counters, all featuring photos from the movie. That, for me, would be a turnoff, I think. I am not interested when games use... Well, is this it? I mean, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, it looks like it's printed on printer paper. Ooh, we got some nerds taking it to the next level, I think. Yeah, we've spotted... Okay. Unfortunately, maybe this appeals to some, but if you love the Aliens franchise, then maybe you'd love this. But I'm going to leave that one on the table and go with, no, I'm not going to play that today. That's number 8, Aliens. Okay, next up, number 7. Advanced HeroQuest. Adventurers work together, build dungeons, monsters, treasure, traps, eluding death! Exclamation mark. Okay. 1 to 5 players, 2 hours, 10 and up, 2.87 on the complexity. It's a cooperative game with a modular board, role-playing, variable player powers. Okay. Advanced HeroQuest is a revised, expanded version of the Milton Bradley HeroQuest, just not advanced. The basic concept is the same. 4 heroes venture into a dungeon to fight monsters and gain treasures, but advanced HeroQuests are more detailed and complex. Okay. I don't know HeroQuest, and, well, I'm guessing this is just a more advanced version of it. Random dungeon, modular, ranged combat, multiple colleges of magics and spellbook. Henchmen. Oh, man. That's the one. Critical hits and fumbles. So this seems like it's a dungeon crawler, and you're just working your way through this scenario campaign. I think this is one of those things where if you love it, you love it, and if you don't, you're probably never going to play it. What does it look like? Okay, so we got your classic tabletop miniatures painting. So put the game aside, great painting. I like painting miniatures. I've tried my hand at it some. It's not easy. These look good. These look real good. Okay, cool. I like that. Looks nice. Nicely well painted. But what does the game do? Well, okay. That leaves a little to be desired. Yeah, it's a dungeon crawler. And I'm just going to say, like, I'm not going to play a dungeon crawler personally. So if that's the game, then, well, I'm not going to play it. And so I can't really comment on the validity of its dungeon crawlerness. But I think if you like that stuff, this would be cool. And I mean, yeah. Yeah. The best part were those painted minis. So that's number 7, Advanced HeroQuest. Number 6, we got a turning point, Stalengrad. World War II's epic urban battle at Stalengrad in a highly playable area impulse treatment. 1 to 2 players. 120 to 1,800 minutes. Complexity 3.32 out of 5. I have never in my life seen a playtime at 1,800 minutes. Does this take the record? I'm going to have to find if there's something with a higher playtime than 1,800 minutes. That's ridiculous. Publisher, the Avalon Hill Game Company. Area Impulse is listed as the mechanism. I'm not sure I know what that means. I want to just see this first before I read the description. Okay. So it's a big, sprawling, nerdalicious nerd fest. Okay, so this is something that will go above my head. So clearly, I mean, this is a war game, and that has its own genre of people that own. It has its own following, and I'm not in there. But I'm sure in 1989, if you were into wargaming, this was right up your alley. Turning Point Stalingrad's a mid-complexity war game on the Battle of Stalingrad during World War II. Attackers from the German Sixth Army must dislodge the Russian 62nd Army and take the city of Stalingrad before the commencement of Operation Uranus. Yeah, lost interest, and but good for this. Okay. I don't know how to comment on war games because I'm coming at it from the stance of what modern games should look like. So I'm not one that can make a commentary on the validity or how good this is as a war game. But ranked overall 2,363, 228 on the war list. So clearly not amazing. But anyways, that's number 6. Number 6, Turning Point, Stalingrad. Next on the list, halfway through here, number 5. What do we have? Ooh, Taboo. Get your team to guess the target, but you can't use the most obvious clues, of course. I've played this game. I'm pretty sure I own it. It's in my basement. 4 to 10 players, 20 minutes, 12 and up, 1.22 on the complexity rating. Taboo's a word game. Players take turns describing a word or phrase on a drawn card to their partner without using 5 common additional words or phrases also on the card. The opposing partners watch a timer and use a buzzer. Oh, yes. Okay, this stupid buzzer. Yeah, I know all about this buzzer. Yeah. And you're trying to say the word. This is a good party game. What's it rated as? 191 on the party list. Okay, I mean, I've played this game a lot. I can't say I've played it recently, but I do know that it's an interesting idea where you get the, well, this is German. But you get these words, you got to get your partner to say this word, but you can't say any of these words. And these words are the most obvious words that you would use to guess it. Yeah, you're just ready with your thumbs on that buzzer, bud. Just, that buzzer's annoying. But communication limits, mechanisms, communication limits, team-based game. Sure. 92 SPJ recommended. Okay, so not bad. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna rate this game as would play it today. Of course. Wait, did I do the last one? No, I'm not gonna play this. No, I said that. I'm not gonna play that game. I would play this game. It's a game to remember. Of course, this is a classic party game, and I would absolutely play it today. That's number 5, Taboo. Number 4, what do we have? A la carte. Make goofy dishes as a goofy chef in a goofy dexterity, goofy recipe, fulfillment goofy game. 2 to 4 players, half an hour, 8 and up, 1.3 on the complexity scale. 571 family overall. Now, obviously, we're getting higher up in the ranks, like we're in the 1000s now, 1909. I've never heard of this game. It's apparently an action points, dice rolling, and set collection. In one of his sillier games, this bud casts the players as a semi-psychotic cooks attempting to hone their culinary skills. Each player receives a miniature pan and a hot plate. Then each turn, you can either attempt to turn up the heat, season your dish, or attempt to steal another cook's recipe in the making. Heating your hot plate is a random affair with a die and could raise the heat on everyone's plate. Spicing the dish is the heat of the game, and done by upending small bottles filled with little colored wood pellets. This game sounds like a riot. When the pellets tumble out of the bottle, sometimes if they do, the number of pellets can't exceed 2 because the over-spicing the dish ruins it, and you got to throw it in the trash. Thematically, this game's there. The 2009 version includes some changed rules, a new victory condition, additional recipes, of course, and some new mechanics in comparison to the 1989 version. This thing's got awards galore. SPJ recommended, nominee in 2010. Wow. Best family game winner in 2012. Obviously, it's the new 2009 version. What does it look like? Ooh, little fancy food things. Bouillabaisse, fresh. Tokens. Ooh, okay, so I was thinking, I thought it was left to the imagination, but no. You have a pot and a hot plate. Okay. You know, I'm going to, of course, as a kid's game, as a family game, I am all over this one. I would absolutely play this game today. That's number 4, a la carte. Okay, number 3. Oh, Ave Caesar. Welcome to the Circus Maximus. Jostle for pole position with your Roman chariot. Oh, okay. 1.36 out of 5, 30 minutes. I looked at this and thought it was another Stalengrad at 1,800 minutes. Clearly, it's an easy game. 1.3. This looks like it's going to be an epic battle game. Well, set in a Roman Colosseum, players can use cards to move their chariots around a quasi-variable track. Quasi-variable? The track itself has bottlenecks and lane-changing restrictions, which make the race... Okay, not what I was expecting from that cover. Very similar to the Detroit-Cleveland Grand Prix or Daytona 500. Players are required to race 3 laps, and they must stop to hail Caesar before they can finish a pit stop. The game is light, but if you waste too many moves taking the longer outside routes on corners, you may not have enough movement to finish the race. Later, the game was revamped into that, with the most notable changes being modular boards and options to reduce the luck. The new edition has only two different tracks compared to the Ravensburger edition, with 2-track variants on both sides of the board. A couple awards and honors. Track movement, race, hand management. Okay, I'm curious. I'll look. Wow. Not what I was expecting. Is this the game? It is the game. That is lavish. This can't be this can't be out of the box game. This has to be relished by, yeah. This must be the original game here. This is just a lover of the game, shall we say. Yeah, okay, this makes way more sense. It's like a race game. You're racing around okay, here it is. You're racing around the track. You know what? I'll play it. I will play it. Yeah, why not? It's easy. It's fun. I was thrown off by this cover. But yeah, I'll put the stamp on it. I'd play it. I'll absolutely play this today. That's number 3, Ave Caesar. Number 2, HeroQuest. Wait, did we already do this? No. Yeah, we did. Oh, Advanced HeroQuest. Advanced HeroQuest was back here at number 7. Now at number 2, we have regular HeroQuest. I figured Advanced would be more advanced. So what else are we going to say about this one? Explore dungeons, complete quests, and an early board game facsimile of D&D. Okay, so that's what I gathered. It's basically a board game version of Dungeons and Dragons. And this is the same of what we saw. It's just the advanced thing that we saw earlier. It just gives more things to do. But this is number 2 for 1989. I would imagine I would not have played it then, and I will not have played it now. But I'd imagine if you were playing games like this back then, you probably would have loved this. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Not my cup. But that's number 2, HeroQuest. I don't know what else to get into. I mean, we already talked about it. So, HeroQuest, number 2. All right, number 1. The moment we've all been waiting for. The current top-ranked game from 1989 is none other than Space Hulk. 2 to 4 players, 45 minutes, 2.51. Games Workshop Limited. So another like Warhammer Games Workshop type thing, I would imagine. Yeah. It's a light miniatures war game set in the Warhammer 40k universe. It has a relatively simple rule set compared to 40k itself, and is known as its fast play and immersive theme. Think of the movie Aliens. Okay, well, no. You lay out corridors and rooms that represents a Space Hulk, a large disabled ship floating in space. The Space Marines wear powerful space battle suits and carry heavy weaponry. Okay, all right, so action points, dice rolling, grid movement, modular board. Fighting. Listen, what does it look like? Where's the pictures? Is that it? I mean, this is a board game version of we got D&D, we've got Warhammer, miniatures moving. You're going to be fighting guys, shooting guys. It's probably great, and this is probably modern-ish shots. 2009. People probably still play this today, I would imagine. For what it is, it's probably great. I feel like that's my theme of this. For what it is, it's probably good. But would I play this? No. No, I would not. So that's it. That's number 1, 1989. Space Hulk. Okay. Well, buds, that's it for today. Thanks for listening to the end. This has been a blast. If you've played any of these games, please let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.